Active Restore. We're going to start here, seated on the mat on a cushion or a block, and we'll just get right into it. This is day 9 of this 30-day challenge, July 2024. So sitting up on your prop of choice, crossed legs, easy pose. We'll just start to connect with simple seated cat-cow posture. So on the inhale, draw your chest forward, chin lifts, and exhale around the spine. What's nice about a good chunk of some of these postures, we can do this in a chair. Maybe if we're at work, we can take a bit of a chair yoga break, body break. Inhale forward and exhale around. Inhale forward, looking up, and exhale around. The breath is such a key component to this practice. And if we're sitting at a desk, engaged in certain tasks, we have a certain breathing pattern. The opportunity this practice gives is sort of flush and rinse out our system, sort of recalibrate the nervous system. We'll go for one more time. And exhale. Okay. Next, from the top, we'll start with some circles. So inhale at the top. Exhale to the right, forward and down. And then inhale back to center. And exhale, forward and down. Inhale on the way up. And exhale. We'll go for 2 on this side, this direction. And 1. And inhale to center. And exhale to your other side. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. For 3. For 2, inhale up. Exhale down. And 1. All right. This next one, a strap or belt could be really helpful. It's not necessary, but choosing to integrate this today for folks just to give a different experience. It's a nice side body stretch. So we can take a strap wider than your shoulder width apart, and we'll side bend to the right. And plant the right hand onto the floor, and then reach through the left. Something here about having the strap supports a unique opening through side body, and you can play here with the subtle angles, the biomechanics in your body as you rotate your chest forward and backward. Turn the torso and just explore the subtle movements and adjustments in your body as you breathe here. Take a couple more rounds of breath, grounding into the right palm. We'll go for 3. For 2. And for 1. We can come through center and over to the other side. Plant the left palm onto the floor, sweep your right arm up, and breathe here. Side stretch. Again, in your own body, just exploring any subtle adjustments. Rotations of your shoulder, turn your torso forward and down or up and back. Following those lines of sensation in your body, and breathe into your torso to help invite some fresh flow, blood flow, oxygen into those areas. For 2. And for 1. All right. And then release. Come back up to center. Taking the feet out to your mat width apart and rinsing the knees side to side to begin. You might pause along the way there, find some sensation, a nice stretch perhaps. You just linger a little longer or continue to move. Okay. Next, we'll come into a seated V shape with the legs, a wide foot position. Like so. In your own body, feel into the distance that feels good for you. You can start at neutral. Next, we'll turn the torso to the right. Start with a twist here. Left hand to the outer shin or knee. Right hand behind you as a little kickstand. We can stay here. This is option 1. Option 2 is to take the left hand towards the right foot or loop your strap around the foot. If you can't quite reach, use the strap to extend your anatomy. Gently pull and then begin to fold towards your right leg. There's this twisting action as you fold towards the right leg, and breathe here. Most folks might feel some sensation in the backs of the thighs, the hamstrings and side body, low back. Breathe into that stretch, that sensation. Find a full breath in, full breath out. As your body opens progressively, perhaps the forehead can come a bit closer to the knee. Okay, your next inhale, we can rise back up to center and switch sides. Twist your torso to the left, right hand outside the left knee, left hand behind you like a kickstand. Lift through the chest. You can have a look over your left shoulder, if that's okay, on your neck. I'm going to breathe down into the low belly, down into your pelvis. We can be active through the feet here as well, flex through the feet. So again, this is option 1. We stay for the twist, breathe into the twist. Option 2, we bring the right hand to the left foot or loop your strap around the left foot to extend your reach, and then gently pull as you begin to fold forward. Smooth, clear breath. Couple more breath on this side as you progressively feel the opening of your body as you fold here. Opening of the back of the body, the backs of the legs, side body. Full breath in. Full breath out. And then inhale, rise up. One more from here, just to bring symmetry into the body. The invitation is now to fold forward through center. So walk the hands forward and breathe here. Push the palms into the floor. Maybe you can even pull with the fingertips. We'll just go for 3 on this posture here. For 2. And for 1, full breath in. And a breath out. All right. Inhale, rise. You can bring the soles of the feet together for a moment, knees wide. It's a butterfly pose. We can also bounce the knees up and down. Lift through the heart. You can pull on the feet, draw your shoulders back. Breathe for 3. For 2. And 1. Okay, almost there. 1 more for the hips. This can be done as well in a chair, but we're here, if you're on the mat with me. We can take the right ankle onto your left thigh, just above your knee, and then take the hands behind you and bend your left knee so it's a bit closer to you. A bit of an outer hip stretch. Push your chest closer to your shin to get a bit more out of this stretch sensation, or walk your left foot closer to you. Basically, if the shin and chest get closer together, we'll notice that a bit more. And breathe. You might find stillness or a bit of movement as you swivel the hips side to side. Nice way to just clear space out through the body in this practice. Active restore. Especially if you're working a seated job, you can integrate this maybe. Throughout your day, we can release. Switch sides. Left ankle up onto the right thigh. And then lift through the chest and breathe here. Breathe into the pelvis, the outer hips. Full deep breathing. On this side, we'll go for 3. For 2. And 1. And release. You can give the legs a bit of a shake out, rinse out after that. Crossing the legs 1 more time. Just about there, a couple more minutes left. Take the fingertips behind you onto the earth and then press your chest forward. Find a bit of a back bend here. So emphasize pressing the chest forward, arch the spine, squeeze your back muscles, and then try to, if it's available, unless you're pregnant or maybe had surgery recently on the belly, we're gonna scoop the low belly abdominals in and lift and squeeze. Maybe you point the chin up and breathe. The entire length and capacity of your lungs there. Take 1 more. And then release. Coming into a seated meditative posture, and if you can, just right away dropping into closing the eyes. If that's not comfortable, a soft gaze, eyes open, looking at a spot perhaps on the wall. Candle can be nice meditative focal point. To close this practice out, we'll invite a breathing technique from yoga called samavriti, which means same action. What it means is we're inhaling for a certain count on the inhale, and then we're matching that same duration of time on the exhale. So for example, let's take a clearing breath in, fill your lungs all the way. Exhale. If it's available through the nose, let's inhale for a count of 5. A slow 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause at the peak and exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gentle pause at the bottom and then inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue on your own. Once this becomes a bit more natural, the breathing technique, perhaps you don't need to count, you just feel into the felt sense of choosing to lengthen the breath. And then eventually resting into, give yourself a minute or longer, so integrating this new habit of inviting yourself to pause and restore your body, mind, your nervous system. Resting into a meditation if you already have a meditative practice. Continue from here. This practice is intended to be really simple, to connect us with the fundamentals of body, breath, mind, our nervous system in a mindful way. So take your time if you have that space to just maintain just inwardness and connecting with yourself in a mindful way where you invite that pause in your day to take a breath. Thanks for being here, and look forward to seeing you again soon.